Hello everyone! So today we'll be looking a bit at my newest painting. Before you see the full painting, I want you to just look at this for a second. Don't try to figure it out just yet. Just look at the details. Because if you see the whole thing too early, you're probably gonna miss what actually makes it interesting. Before you see the whole painting, I just want you to look at this for a second. Don't try to figure it out by one look. Just keep on just looking and trying to see what you see. If you see the whole thing too early, then you probably miss what actually makes this painting interesting. This painting doesn't work all at once. It works bit by bit. At this first impression, it feels like kind of messy, like nothing is really consistent, because it's not. And then it feels like it doesn't connect. There's a lot of gray and there's a lot of smudging, things overlapping each other. It almost looks like it's been erased and redone over and over and over again. And I think that's what makes it confusing at first. Your eye doesn't know where to land. There's just one clear subject right over here, which even this is fragmented, because if you really get to notice, it's two separate prints connected into one. Let's go to this section here. If you look closely, certain things start standing out. Do you see it? At first glance, it kind of looks like a clock, and it's not clear. It's kind of faded, like disappearing in certain points. When you actually notice this small detail in this whole circle, it starts to begin to look different again. It's not clean or finished. It's like it's in the middle of changing. It feels like less controlled, more like something breaking down. And I think that's interesting because it doesn't try to be perfect. It actually feels real because it's not fully resolved. What do you think this is? Well, it's actually a picture of my mother on her wedding day. Here, if you move to this part of the painting, this is where it gets a little strange, because it kind of looks like a face, but not really what's happening here. It's like something is trying to appear, but it's not fully there. You clearly see this man, right? But what is he doing? What is happening? It's like it's trying to be there, but it's not fully there. And the more you look at it, the less clear it becomes. It's not clear, it's not defined, but your brain tries to recognize it, which makes it feel a little uncomfortable and interesting at the same time. It's like something familiar that you can't fully remember, but it's still there. It's like a familiar thing, and it's like a shape that you can simply notice. But do you actually understand what it is? If you see the sections, they are very, very red, very intense. Almost like somebody tried to rub out this memory. Somebody tried to harshly just go over it They don't want it to exist. They want it to disappear. And why? Why are they trying to literally scrape it off? What's wrong with it? It's almost ghostly like. It's so ghostly like that your mind won't be able to figure it out. And do you know why this is? It's because this is how death feels like. This painting was purely made by me thinking about my grandmother's last moments. What was she telling me in those last moments? Well, I'll never tell. But there's so much in this painting that feels just like memories popping up right before death. It's the things that we will remember when we're gone. It's the things that pop up right before. It's fragmented, but yet it feels still. Like memories are blurred out, but at the same time I can see some of them so clearly. Can you? Not everything in this painting feels right. There's things that are wrong, that simply just didn't print right. But that's the whole point. I do not want to correct my mistakes. I want them to simply exist, and I want to flow with them. It's a little too chaotic, and there's not enough control. But I'm not sure if that wasn't meant to be. I think it actually was meant to be. It's right on the edge of aesthetic and completely not aesthetic. So now you've seen all the different parts. Individually, they each feel extremely different. They definitely don't feel the same anymore. Definitely changes how you see the whole thing. Are you ready? Are you ready to see the painting? Here it is. So, a bit more about the meaning behind the painting. The painting was originally made because I felt homesick. I felt like a big weight of being in a different country is really playing a role in my life right now, because it's been a really long time since I went back to my home country. So I wanted to just explore basically what it means to be homesick. And then suddenly I remembered my grandmother's passing, and that she was telling us a lot of memories from her childhood and from her whole life, actually things that you wouldn't think somebody would remember. And that moment I knew that she was going to pass. So I was wondering how would that look with my memories instead of hers. So I started to make the canvas in a way that I would think that maybe it's not the most important memories, but it's memories that will definitely stay with me and that I will definitely remember. Or maybe pictures I saw that would really make an impact on me because they're from my family's pictures, and things I found out that I could not basically ignore. So I started collaging the images together and painting it in green and in dark red. Green because I often do see my memories inside my head in green. So when I remember something, it's in green. It might be light, dark, or medium green with transparency or not with transparency, depending on how vivid the memory is in my head. And also when I have these memories that are like not bad, but that I want to forget or that I do not want to relive, I see it in green with dark red tones on top, or with smudges of dark red, especially in things I do not want to see or relive again. And this painting made a true like resurrection of how it is to see a memory in my head, and also how I feel when I overthink things. It's too much, but yet there's so many little details that you can look for hours and hours and try to find out, like, what does this mean? So this painting in a way is a painting that the viewer looks at and thinks, oh wow, I see so many things and it's so confusing. And that's the whole point of it. You need to feel like it's too much, and you need to just take that too much and concentrate on something, because when we overthink, we often forget to empty all the weird negative thoughts out of our brain, and we just think. And if the viewer just gets a moment and says, okay, I'm going to concentrate now, and then they actually see what's behind this whole painting. And that's why I also showed you the tiny details at first, so maybe you can also see how this painting works. Thank you for watching, and I hope you tune in again for next week's video.